Well, good day and welcome to a GTA playlist with some of your favourite guys from Hat Films.
Only a few of them, though.
Only a
Put some
few of them.
sprunk in your trunk.
Yes.
You guys didn't pick the Panto.
What?
Oh, did you not pick the...
Mate, we're going to own you.
You're a Panto per se.
I basically picked an Arbath.
What?
Yeah, that,
A Fiat Arbath.
it is very similar, isn't it?
Thing, yeah.
I think mine's the same, so I'm going to slipline you and fuck your day up. Oh my god.
Weird. We're kind of synced up.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Our
Synchronized sliding. Chris Trott, where are you at the back? Oh!
Hi! It's
Shit!
me.
Oh my god, this car's really fucking durable. Holy shit.
How's that feel?
Pretty bad.
How about that? That bit?
Whoa, hey! Hey!
I'm commandeering a... Fuck you!
I really should have respawned. Oh. Fuck, I'm going to get lost.
Fucking hell,
You
Trott. You
sluts.
and your shooty games.
You picking
I'm
those
going to shoot you in your
advanced
face.
modern cars, and here I am.
That's alright, this
Winning!
is like a Mini Cooper, and I went for hot pink
Winning!
because it's called fucking Paris Hilton karting for some reason. Probably because of the colouring on the map, I guess.
think so,
Does it say
wouldn't you?
Paris Hilton in the sky anywhere?
I don't know. Who cares?
So,
Fucking hell.
Paris Hilton's, that's interesting because I watched a film last night with Paris Hilton in it.
Wow.
How many films
That
has she
must have
been
been a
in?
terrible fucking film.
It was special.
Special.
What film did you watch?
It was a musical called Repo Man. It's like a goth opera.
A goth
It was
opera?
Fucking nuts.
How did you see this? Is it
I
on
just
Netflix?
watched it on. Yeah, I just had it available to me, and I
Had it-
watched it with my eyes.
Okay.
It's
And so what does she
it's
do in
got Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer in it.
Oh.
as well.
Ah, Anthony
Wow.
Head.
Anthony
Head.
Head.
He
Nice.
sings.
His daughter's
It's-
in between us.
I think it's kind of.
Which one is his daughter?
She is the love interest of Sir Simon, who basically is obsessed with her.
Oh, is she the crazy one? Or the blonde Welsh one?
She's
There's the blonde
she's not
Welsh
the-
one. He's not his housemate. It's the darker haired
no, it's
girl.
the main girl that's like he's pining after the entire time.
The blonde Welsh one.
Is she Welsh? I don't think she was Welsh.
One of them's Welsh. Sorry,
Not
sorry, in between us, not fresh meat.
Yes,
Fuck. I was
that's
thinking
it,
fresh
yeah.
meat for some reason.
Same guy.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah,
I know who you mean.
Okay, so yeah, you're onto the right. Anyway, Anthony Head was in it. Yeah, go on, Trot.
So the premise is it's the post-apocalyptic future where everyone's organs are failing, right?
Oh,
So everyone's organs are dying, and the only cure is this company that does like organ replacement.
Right.
It's called Gene Co. And they make organs and they replace them. But no one can afford these things because everyone's in massive debt because their organs are failing. They have to pay for it, but a lot of people are poor, so they can't. And it's just a real dystopic future where this monopolized company, capitalist company, has the monopoly on everybody's lives essentially and has everyone in debt.
Right.
And there's this repo man which goes around and collects their organs.
Right.
Basically goes up, tears them apart and tears their organs out of their body when they're alive.
But it's a musical.
But it's a musical. It's like a
But
goth metal opera.
shit.
It was fucking crazy.
If you had to rate it out of 10,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer's in it. I don't think I need to explain anymore. He's in it singing.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
I won't
Go
spoil
for
it.
your fucking head, not your
'Cause I know
tires,
you're both-
bitch.
I know you're both going to watch it. So
I'm gonna murder you.
Spoilers.
Gonna murder a fool!
Whoa!
Oh! Better than murder. He's off the track. And somehow
yeah,
I'm
Paris
first.
Hilton's
No,
in
no,
it.
no, 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 don't. So that's a great hot link,
That's the link.
to Paris.
Paris Hilton's in it and she's a
You
crazed...
got any tires left?
She's like a...
Barely.
She's the daughter of the owner
No!
of Gene Co.
So I'm going to fess up to something. I've
You
laid
proxied.
proximity mines.
You
Yeah.
bastard.
It was because I was so far behind. I was like, well,
You sick,
but,
twisted individual.
You know, I know it's a fucking dick move.
It's a real
Yeah,
dick move,
yeah.
actually. Yeah, even in last place, you wouldn't resort to such drastic measures.
I know it's like using the A bomb, isn't it? You know,
It
it's
is.
like
It's
really we're
pushing the
nuking
button.
Japan.
We're doing it? Yeah.
We're doing it.
just because you're falling behind
Push
a
the
little
button!
Well, I've
God.
been watching loads of The Man in the High Castle recently.
bit. Okay, which
And
is
it's-
also a kind of alternative future.
Yeah, alternative future.
As if the
Is
Nazis
it
won,
future or
right?
present?
and the Japanese, yeah.
Is it present day or future?
No, it's 1960s.
So it's yeah.
It's like
Fuck.
if the
Branch
Reich,
timeline.
if the Third Reich and
Became the fourth.
Japan.
What
Yeah,
happened to the Fifth Reich?
I don't
What's-
know what
what's
happened to
the
the
sequel?
First and the Second Reichs either. But yeah, it's really good.
Three Reichs and you're
but it's
out.
also a little bit weird because, like, you know,
Reichs.
3 Reichs and you're out. You know when you watch something loads, particularly when you're ill and you binge a series.
Yeah, like a gothic opera.
Yeah, and you can't. You sort of start thinking about it.
Is that
and
series or?
dreaming about it?
That's a film.
Do you ever get that?
Yeah, like crazed fever dreams.
Yeah. I'm guessing you used Proximize as well, Ross.
Oh, I certainly did.
Right,
Yeah, so I went for. I didn't want to admit it until they started going off.
I'm not
of course.
that guy.
So anyway,
I became that
I've been
guy.
having sort of like weird dreams about the man in the high castle.
Sex with him?
Are you
no,
a
Is
German?
that man in
Just
the
that like
High
the
Castle
Reich
sexy?
exists and stuff, you know.
Are you a German? Are you Japanese?
Yeah, I'm German, obviously.
Right.
I can't dream that hard. But yeah, no, I'm not even German. I'm just like in
Say
the
properly,
world.
Deutsch. It's-
Deutsch.
Is everyone speaking German?
No. So, well, it depends on where they're from. So, but the main story and most of the story revolves around America, because America gets split into part Japanese owned, part Nazi owned, and part neutral zone in the middle.
Okay.
Right.
And that's basically what the story mainly revolves around: American speaking, or sounding actors.
Does it
usually.
feel immersive enough to use? It's believable.
Yes, absolutely. I think
It sounds a little far-fetched, but
well, I mean, it is, but like it's interesting, you know. Like there's elements about like, you know,
whereas the
Germans have the atomic bomb, so the Germans dropped an atomic bomb on Washington D.C., and that's one of the reasons that the Americans lost, because the Americans in this world didn't get the atomic bomb first. But also it plays with the idea of alternative realities and the multiverse and stuff. It's really cool. It's got a few slow points, but like stick with it, especially through the first sort of middle of the seasons usually, because the endings are just sick and the characters are really interesting.
I'll tell you what I watched the other day, which is one of those binge-worthy series. If you're into a bit of horror, was House on
I've been watching that as well. Haunting on House
Hill.
At Hill House.
Hill House.
Haunting at Hill House.
Yeah, that was really.
It's good, isn't it?
Really well made.
Yeah,
it's, even though it's like there are ghosts and shit involved, and it's like kind of. I don't know. I kind of dismissed it to begin with, thinking it would be shit. But
oh,
it was a bit. Fuck.
Is everyone dead?
Did we all die?
Yeah, we all died.
We all fucking died.
Wait, did I get 2 of you with one?
No,
one
all the
I
ghosts
got you.
now.
Yeah.
Ross got me.
Right.
I guess you must have got Ross.
Eat a dick!
Oh, he got us both.
Eat a dick!
I swear it launched
I can't
mine.
believe that. I
Yeah,
got
but
both
you're
of
in
you.
front. Oh, did you launch it back?
I launched it at Ross.
You must have got Ross then. Yeah.
Anyway, I recommend you
didn't.
watch that. It's really interesting.
Oh, that was a lip I just went over.
Yeah, no, I've watched.
I was a bit disappointed with the ending.
Have you watched all of it?
Yeah, man. Binge that shit.
I've watched. I'm up to episode 4 at the moment.
Yeah. The ending's a little bit disappointing, but the rest of it's really well done, really well
I hate being
paced.
told that.
Yeah,
It's like, why bother
Yeah,
watching?
because I think it's still worth watching.
But now I'm always going to have
But
that in my
the
mind.
very ending was just kind of like, is
But
it?
why would you say that?
But you need to watch the rest of it. Because the build-up's still good. The build-up's still really...
But then I know the payoff's going to be shit.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
but it's not really.
You don't know if the payoff's
It's not
gonna
just
be
about
shit.
payoff.
I just mean
It's the journey.
there's certain things you might want to...
Well, it's like masturbating without finishing, all right?
It's like
thing.
getting, well, it's
So
not
it's
that
about
bad.
the journey, is it?
It wasn't that bad for me. I mean, I wanked to it easily. All those ghosts. It's just
the
ghosts.
whole series.
Took a turn.
Anyone is a ghost. It always gets me off.
Ooh, ghost porn. Nice.
Yeah, and they have to be from the Victorian era.
Oh yeah.
With those cuffs, those giant cuffs around the neck. What
Is
those?
this on Netflix, Ross?
Yes, it's on Netflix. Yeah.
It's a Netflix
such
original,
as
Trott. If you
everything.
aren't wading through the arse end of Netflix watching whatever the hell you're watching,
Yeah.
you'd find it on the front page.
Oh, I don't
He
go
said he
front
acquired it, which sounds bizarre.
What?
Sounds like you've that film what you watched, the Repo
page. The
film.
Reaper Man. The
Reaper
Reaper,
Man.
the genetic opera.
Yeah.
I don't need
Guys,
to
I'm-
explain.
How long
So
was
far
the
ahead of
film?
How such
Was it a film?
It's a 90-minute
90
saga.
minutes.
I
Oh
call
right,
it.
okay. It's not as long as that Shane Dawson thing, which I fucking watched the other day.
Don't stop watching it and stop bringing
Why
it
are
up.
you
It's
watching
finished.
it?
It's done now. It's finished.
You're masochistic.
That was I am.
I'd rather
It's,
watch Repo the Genetic Opera than Shane Dawson.
Guess how long the video was? A lot of the finale.
I don't know. How many fucking close-ups
Guess
and
how long
cut
it
to
was?
and back and...
Guess how long it was?
I don't know, fucking ages.
1 hour and 40 minutes.
Wow.
An hour and 40 minutes.
That's a long time.
I'll tell you what, he's not a documentary filmmaker.
No.
Like, it makes you appreciate genuine documentaries so much more. Like, he was literally like, he was doing the thing where you would normally ask your interviewee a question, and they would answer it, and they would elaborate on that, and you kind of give them, sub questions that follow on from it and stuff.
Yeah.
There were sections where he's just kind of assuming the role of Jake Paul in this scenario, and kind of answering the question for him, and then it would pan to Jake and he'd go, yeah. So he would just agree to this kind of scenario that Shane made up in his head. And it's just like,
Is
that's
that
such
you? Would
shit
that be you?
documentary filmmaking. Sorry?
Oh, is it him like asking him like, would you do that?
Well, no, he's just like assuming how Jake felt at a certain thing.
He'll do things like, the way I see it is, you did this, and then they came in, and then that happened, and then, is that right?
That's it. That's exactly the phrasing that it would turn to be.
It fucks me. I hate it.
And it was actually really frustrating to watch. I mean, I watched it all just because I'd started watching it, and I thought, well, if I'm going to criticize that, I'm going to watch the whole fucking thing.
Gambler's fallacy.
Yeah.
Where when you're in for a penny, you should go in for a pound.
That's exactly what I did. And ultimately, he didn't really address many of the real core issues. He did.
Of course he didn't. He's a fucking just like...
It's just for entertainment. And
yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I don't like how it's sort of almost got this dogmatic following from people now, where it's like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Great documentary maker, Shane Dawson.
It's mindless trash.
Just
is what it is.
Seen anything else? I guess
it's more mindless trash.
If it opens people's mind to watching other stuff,
I don't think it will.
That type.
I think it'll open people's mind to watching Shane Dawson.
Louis Theroux, it's really interesting stuff. You find with Louis Theroux, he tends to stand back a lot more and lets them
finish,
ramble,
let them talk,
lets them talk themselves into a hole. Normally, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's great, and that's what you want.
Painfully awkward sometimes.
Or Martin Bashir, the career-ending documentary filmmaker who destroyed Michael Jackson's life.
Oh, right.
Martin Bashir, remember?
Yeah,
Is it Martin Bashir?
I thought you meant he ended his own career, Martin Bashir.
Oh, I mean, I think he's still working. But I'm sure that
wasn't he working for Channel 4 News for a long time?
I think so, yeah.
I've got a question though for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to know everything? Like, do you want all knowledge?
All knowledge.
Then watch Explained on Netflix because I have seen.
I thought this was a philosophical question.
I thought he was going into this like, okay, so like, can I contain everything?
Yeah, it's like you know every person's feelings, thoughts, memories.
I mean, that would be an interesting conversation. However,
this isn't about that. This is about a 20 minute per episode mini-series.
Bite-sized chunks, like GCSE bite-sized.
Yeah.
I know everything now. Ask me a question. I'll probably know
okay, so how do those water jetpacks work?
Oh, that's probably in season 2.
Oh, you don't fucking know. How big is a water bear?
Tiny, microscopic.
They are, they're only visible with a microscope.
Otherwise known
I'm pretty sure
as...
I'm pretty sure.
What's the scientific name for a water bear?
Tardigrade or something.
Tardigrade, yeah.
They can withstand the vacuum of space.
They can.
I think the biggest one has been 1 millimeter.
Are they technically immortal as well? Is that them, or they're just?
They can survive space.
They're just durable.
They can survive space, apparently, right? Is that what they?
Yeah.
Is that the theory? They can survive the depths, like the deepest depths of.
Yeah.
There's a type of jellyfish that's technically immortal.
Yeah.
It just keeps regressing back to its.
State. Isn't it like a culture rather than a single organism though?
This is one lap.
A single organism.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a type of jellyfish.
Yeah, I read something about that, and they were talking about how like memories and stuff like that can be stored, and it can regrow like elements of itself to get memories back or some crazy shit like that. It
beats age,
Yeah, it's weird.
Hell,
it's amazing. So, if you become a member now at Hat Films, we promise part of your money will go towards jellyfish hybridization with humans.
Yeah.
Do you think it should go towards educating ourselves so we can teach the masses?
Well, yeah, our wages that they essentially pay from that go towards our Netflix subscription, which is our only source of information.
In a very short-formed way that potentially doesn't really tell you everything.
While you guys are watching like horror and alternative futures with Nazis in them, I'm learning.
You are learning, aren't you?
I've learned a lot about the wealth gap in America.
Yeah.
And how it's, essentially black people are fucked. They're 300 years behind anyone else. It's got housing or anything like that, and expected to catch up, but it's impossible because of old money that's just been passed down and down and down, and how it grows and grows. And that money's just kept within those families, and just
and they
are worth 50 grand
tax
now,
like
worth
crazy.
250 grand now.
In order for capitalism to work, somebody has to lose.
Yeah,
that is, and I'm not saying it's a good thing or the way it should be, but that is unfortunately.
It's a caveat.
Yeah, well, it's like slaves built America, right?
Oh!
Whoa!
Yeah, what do they get for it? A wealth gap.
Yeah, essentially. Sad.
And slavery. That was pretty bad.
But then, which individual is responsible for repairing that problem? That's the problem. It's like
the government.
We can say, it's terrible in America, isn't it? But our ancestors probably had something to do with slavery as well.
I'm not saying I'm not talking about who's to
Christopher
blame.
Columbus, who discovered parts of America, didn't he? And
Gave them all Spanish flu.
He was responsible for a lot of the slave trade.
Oh, really?
Right. So
he
there's
made
like
a lot of
dark
money.
history behind all these explorers
There
and stuff.
always is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Everyone's got a dark side. Mine's between my butt cheeks.
Oh,
No light
yeah,
can
yeah.
enter.
That's a good
What's
point.
it called?
I also have that same dark side, Trott.
Do you?
Yeah.
You should get it bleached.
I should.
So- my
Trot,
arse.
if somebody said
Am I getting an
you could
LED
have your
strip down there?
asshole bleached for free, nobody would know about it. Would you do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you want a really bleached up asshole?
I think so. Why not?
don't know.
Why would
Free,
you do
and
that?
no one know about it.
Well, something tells me that for some reason the body has decided that you shouldn't have a perfectly bleached asshole. I don't know why.
Because you
don't
don't
know.
have it, do you?
Should I have perfectly bleached hair? No.
No, you shouldn't, Trump.
I'm going to hell because of that.
Are you going to hell?
That's
Why is
hell
what
that?
real?
God intended.
I feel like neither of those things are real.
I've modified my
No.
body.
Why would you go to hell?
Ross, you're going to hell too.
Well, sure.
We're both straightened our
But I
teeth.
mean, you say that like it's a bad thing.
What, hell?
Well, yeah, because hell's painted out as if it's the worst place to go. But when all the people you want to hang out with are going to be there, you may as well go
That's
there,
true.
right?
It's a lot cooler.
I got a question.
Go on.
Otherwise, you got to hang out with a load of church people.
What if I told you that you know the multiverse
church
theory?
Oh, a bunch of wussies.
Yeah, the multiverse thing. Go on.
Yeah.
Simplify it
This is
for
big.
me.
Which do you think it's most likely that we live in a multiverse?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think
I
so?
felt it sometimes.
I
Then
mean, I don't
why
know.
is it?
Let's question that.
What?
That's just
huh?
so
You
loose. It's
felt
just-
it.
Yeah, there probably is a multiverse.
I mean, it's easier to believe than to not, isn't it?
It's more
Is
fun
it?
to believe,
It's
isn't
more
it?
fun to
It's more
believe.
fun, isn't it? We can all have a good time believing that.
Well, because in the Man of the High Castle, they explore the idea of the
of
multiverse
course, yeah.
Right.
and people who can travel between realities.
Glad we
Ghosts.
brought it back round to documentaries.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
But like, I don't know what my question really was.
Good ghosts.
Just wanted to talk about it more.
Okay.
We just love.
What if we're the
ghosts
only
here at
reality?
String
Hackfield.
theory, right?
What if
we're
this
the-
is it
Well, I feel like we should treat it as such.
the only reality?
Yeah, because
Anything else is a bonus.
anything else is a fantasy.
But what if the only thing
undiscovered.
holding you back from going to other realities is your inability to believe that there are other realities?
It's like the fucking bell in
so if
Polar Express, where the
So
adults
you-
don't hear anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
I was like,
your
how?
belief in like the tooth fairy and stuff. If that, would it be real?
What if
you
belief
genuinely
causes things to exist?
What if
Have
belief
we
caused
experienced
things
that?
to exist?
Have
Fucking
we
hell.
seen evidence of that? Like
Well-
someone believing something exists and then it does. I've not seen any dragons.
You can't will something into reality.
And also, even
If
somebody,
children
even if someone
had
told
that
you,
power, we'd be seeing lots of fucking crazy shit. Like Santa Claus for one.
yeah, or like kind of weird,
Sorry,
demented
kids.
things that they paint. Like strange creatures that have like
And kids
100 million teeth.
don't understand reality until they fully developed their brain, right? So, and they can believe a lot of things are real.
Okay, different thought experiment.
Okay.
Think of an original thought right now and vocalize it.
Original thought that no one else has thought of.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, that's quite a tough one. What about
I'm sure people have thought about fucking a tardigrade, haven't they?
Yeah.
what about
Yeah.
a tree that grew staplers
Okay.
and
Staple
not
tree.
staples, a stapler tree. So it literally
A staple tree, not a maple.
no,
staple
and
tree.
it creates, and so off the branches grow these tiny little staplers, and they can grow into big staplers if you wait long enough.
Okay.
Has anybody else thought of that?
God, I've got no wing left.
I'm not sure they
Do you even
have
think
thought
that
of something.
that exists? Because it could exist.
I think
somebody
somebody
may have
must
thought of a
but the
stapler
thing is,
tree in the past.
You
that came
just
out of left
combined
field.
two.
I have combined two existing things.
Existing things.
But have those two existing things been thought of in that way before?
If I was a betting man, I'd say yes.
Okay.
I mean, you got 6 billion people
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
planet, right?
Mm.
At least one of them. I mean, you did that in moments. Think of an original thought, something that doesn't involve already pre-existing things.
How would I explain it?
It's impossible.
How would you explain it?
It's impossible.
Yeah.
You could describe it. Use adjectives. It's not impossible.
It's like
Look,
trying
it's
to
not.
describe a colour, a new one. It's
But
impossible.
without using anything else.
Everything has
do
a
you mean?
bearing on something.
No, without using two physical things. So, for example, the stapler tree was
That's
a tree
relying on
that
a
grew
tree that
staplers.
grows
But
staplers.
everything has
But
a
say
tangent.
I've thought of a substance that is both frothy
Staple tree.
and
But-
spiky at the same time.
Frothy and spiky are two things as well.
But that's describing an object rather
Okay.
than combining two objects.
Right.
If you get what I
Okay.
mean.
What about like, like a toad cake.
Okay.
So it's
You just combined a toad and a cake.
from the back of a toad.
You've given it a toad. It's a toad cake.
It's a toad cake.
I know exactly what that is.
Yeah, but something
very
is
similar to the
something
tree
can be
stapler.
spiky and frothy at the same time.
What? Yeah. What can?
Frothy, spiky thing. I don't know. I'm sure there's something.
So when you touch this thing,
it's like a
the original. When you first touch it, your hand becomes wet because you put your hand into the froth, and you collapse the foam, and there's a sort of wetness left, but. You also realise you're bleeding because you didn't notice as you collapse the foam, you put your hand onto a very sharp thing that's gone through your hand. It's like playing that game where you slam your hand on a cup and some of them have got knives in them.
Yeah, I've seen it's a lot wrong.
What about like a liquid cylinder that when you touch it, a nipple grows where you touched it? So like,
I like it.
If you grab at your hand, suddenly you've got like a hand.
nipple grows out.
It looks almost like acne, but it's nipples.
Nice.
What
would you call it?
Fucking horrible.
Why? Do you not like nipples?
Well, you don't want nipples everywhere.
Nips are fun.
Imagine your hand covered in nipples.
Yeah, but like,
and you're just like, well, that's now just inconvenient, and also makes me feel like I could feel sensitivity when I hold.
I thought you meant the nipples appear on the cylinder itself.
No, on you.
So
it's then things like a disease.
Weird visual things.
Like what? Like visual.
Like imagine your eyebrows just straightening out and then opening up like air hanger doors, and then two jets just fly out.
That'd be quite cool.
Well, yeah,
so that sounds like a Flaming Lips music video.
Yeah,
you know?
It's very abstract stuff. I think I won that one, just so you know. Just so you know.
I don't think anyone cares.
We can go abstract all day long
for way too long.
But thank you for watching. Maybe you can create something fresh and brand new in the comments below.
An original thought.
Yeah. We encourage all of you, every single person who viewed this video, to fucking
read the room.
Below.
Here's an original sentence. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy our content. And why not click join if you've got some spare money you'd like to support us in our day job.
Yeah.
That means we can say fuck or bugger.
Yeah.
And we do premieres now and again, which means that, you know...
half the audience is angry.
Yeah, you watch it live before it's launched, but then it doesn't affect anything else. So
yeah, you might get that.
So see you next time.
You get to use the emojis.
Yeah. Have we used an emoji yet?
No.
I hope you have.
So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.